Hello and welcome to this video. This is a short video on how to use the clone stamp tool in Photoshop CS6. At times we have some imperfections in the images that we have. We can use the clone stamp tool in order to improve the quality of our images. For an example, I have an image here of two kids. One of the child has been mischievous and has a lot of stains on his trousers. So today what we will try to do is we'll try to get rid of these stains. I will zoom into this image. You can see a lot of stains here on this trousers. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to get rid of these stains using the clone stamp tool. So to do this, the first thing that we will do is we'll add a new layer on top of our background layer. Although you can use the clone stamp tool directly on the image, but that will be a destructive way, so you won't be able to sort of go back to your original image if you don't like the final output. But by adding a layer on top of the background, what you can do is you can always go back to your original image, and in that way it's a non-destructive way of working on your image. So once I've added a new layer, I can go and choose the clone stamp tool from the toolbox menu. So once we choose this, you will see a lot of options related to this tool on top of your screen. When you're working with layers, in this case we are using a new layer on top of our background. So in such cases we always must make sure that the all layers option on top of the screen here is chosen, because if you are working on the current layer only, then you will be working only on this blank layer and the results will not be useful at all. So you want to make sure that you've chosen the all layers when you're working with multiple layers. Once you've done that, I will zoom into the image to go over the areas where we want to work on. Uh, so you can choose the size of the clone stamp brush from here. I will just choose a bit bigger size. I'll be happy with 10 pixels. You can choose the hardness of the brush uh, using this slider. In this case I'm happy with 6%, so I will not change this here. So I'll come back here. So what this tool basically does is you can take a sample from the areas surrounding the area where you want to work upon, and then you can paint over the area which you want to really improve upon. So what I will do is I will hold down the control I will hold down the alt key to take a sample from the surrounding areas. So I will take a sample from this area holding down my alt key, and I will come over this. You will see that it shows a preview of how it would look after you have painted over this area. So that preview looks good to me. So now using my left mouse button I can start painting over this area. So you see you have got rid of that stain from this part of the trouser. So I'll go back here, do the same thing in this area, get rid of that small bit of stain there, and again I'll take a sample from here and paint over this area to get rid of this stain. Similarly I will come here, take a sample, paint over this area to make it look a little bit cleaner. I suggest that you take sample very often, because the more often you take the samples, the more random will be the results, and that will give a more natural look to your image. So I'll come over this area and try to get rid of these stains here. I will zoom out of this picture and you can see the image now looks much cleaner. The kid should be happy because he has a much cleaner pair of trousers now. I will show you the difference between the image earlier and now. You can see this image that we have worked upon, and this is the old image. You can see all the stains on the old image, but once I click over this new layer, you can see that the trousers look much better now. So this was a short video showing how to use the clone stamp tool in Photoshop CS6 to improve on your digital images. I hope that you liked this video. I thank you for watching it. Have a great evening. Good night.